Hello, and welcome to Elevator Simulator.
All elevators, all the time, for all your elevator needs.
Only $3.99.
Oh, still 16 payments of $99.99. It's practically a steal at this point.
Oh,
so that's
wow.
it. That's the game. That's the whole 25 minutes of this playthrough is going to be the endless elevator. Forever.
Well, I mean, it was like the last 5 minutes of our last playthrough.
It's going to be the last 20 minutes of this playthrough. We're just going to stay here and listen to the sweet jams.
Tisha, jams fucking suck.
No, nope, we're listening to sweet jams.
But I don't want to listen to sweet
Listen
jams.
to the sweet jams. Okay, I'm bored. Let's go.
Okay. I'm glad you said it.
Alright. I guess we'll go into this office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet.
Let's go 888.
And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret pin number, 2845.
1988.
Of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
That's 1980. 1988.
I know, I messed up.
Stanley just sat around.
Why are you pressing 3?
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. 2845.
What happens if we don't do it? Let's do 2854. $19.99. Gonna party like it's $19.99.
The power's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by and Stanley got the hell along with the story.
Wait.
What did he do?
Now put in the correct code.
What was it again?
2845.
Oh, my friend's playing Life is Strange. Okay, what is it?
2845. How many games like you motherfucker? There's not. Is there another branching path off of this?
Yeah.
Like it's to the right.
No, it's only the elevator. The elevator to hell.
Oh no, there's an elevator to hell.
I know. I just watched an entire season about hell.
Are you talking about Once Again?
Yes! Always
cool.
assume I'm talking about it.
By the time this comes out, you'll probably
be watching the new season. You know that, right?
There was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Yeah, it probably would, because we're not doing it.
Yeah. Okay, but here's the thing. Once Upon a Time starts the 25th.
Uh-huh.
And I think American Horror Story starts the next day.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
How about no?
Escape!
Escape!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Nah.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nah.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward, and willingly confront his death.
At this point, yes.
I mean...
I'm sorry, I'm taking 18 credits. That always feels like death.
I mean... Sure, let's jump into the pit. Jump into the pit!
I don't know what that was. I apologize in advance.
Scratch my couches? No, do not scratch my couches. That is what we're going to do.
As the machine came into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps
why is this in his job?
By plugging the eyeballs from a blind.
What is the purpose of this
So he
machine?
resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
But no.
Stanley,
Oh.
Fuck you. No.
What's the point of this one?
Oh, what?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
But I is not dead. It's the title screen.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Hey Tisha, remember how I said there was that one scene in Beginner's Guide that looked really familiar?
Death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh, I remember the buttons. That was my last playthrough.
Aw, credits to you guys. You're great.
Wow. So wow.
Speaking of Sweeney, sorry, I just saw it. Guess what's on Netflix?
Sweeney Todd.
Yeah! Sorry, that's one of my favorite movies, and I scream. And I know every word to every song, and my best friend and I sing it all the fucking time. Wow, that's ironic, actually. Anyway, we're just gonna...
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Tisha's just like...
I'm over here sipping my tea. It's fine. It's literally fine.
Wait, I was here already, right?
Yeah, so I don't know. No, that's the exit, but once you're done in this museum of fuckery... Game design mock-up. Oh, wait. Read the description. This is a level that William, level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Although much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from this mock-up is still in the game.
Tisha?
What?
I have a question.
Yes?
Isn't Davey the person also in Beginner's Guide?
Oh, God, I can't for the life of me remember.
Tisha, we should also probably re-record Beginner's Guide.
We could, but the whole time I'm just gonna be like, it's not that deep, brah. It's literally not that deep, brah. Like, that is basically the whole game.
But there's nothing. Oh. Oh! Dear narrator. These are all the emails.
Oh, you can click through?
No, it's just a slideshow.
Oh.
But that's really cool. I love how I can hear your cats jingling in the background. It makes
They're starting to get active. They always get active at night. There's one, like, when you play through enough, like, not like in the apartment telephone or whatever, but, like, there's one where you play through enough and, like, the phones ring and you can answer one of them or something like that. I don't know.
No, I know which one you're talking about. I used to, way back in freshman year, when my ex-boyfriend and I used to hang out and I was showing him this game for the very first time, I had on my phone, like, the whole layout of, like, where you had to go to get each ending.
Let's continue, because there's one ending that I think I know how to get to my favorite one, but I'm not sure.
Okay, how do we get to the exit? There it is.
There's this exit, yeah. So we're going to try it out. I'm not sure if it's the right one, but it's going to be something.
Look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
No.
Am I supposed to ship them?
Perhaps not.
Yes.
Sometimes these things...
Stanley X narrator. XXX rated all the lemons and limes.
Listen to me.
Oh my god.
You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now. It'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time
Okay.
for you. Don't let time
We did.
I know. Like, I was tempted to follow her directions, but at the same time, nah.
We did.
We did. Is it going to reload for us?
I think it's reloading. Maybe. Reload, friend. Friend.
Are we supposed to, like, push escape?
Yes. We were supposed to push escape.
I guess we were dead enough that we had to push escape. Okay.
I love how my phone tells me to upload to YouTube.
Alright, so, there's also no...
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Yeah, his...
Changing his narrations, which is
Yep.
a little... So.
No, it's weird. There's an achievement for turning all the computers off.
Huh.
We're doing,
Input received.
we're doing those. I also know how to code this game, and I totally walk around with a portal gun.
Oh my gosh.
No matter how
There's
hard
also-
Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
There's also a code in this game, like the wolf or something. You see it written down somewhere. And when you put it out, you get into this one room.
Yeah.
For like
When
cheaters.
Stanley
Okay.
came to a set of two open
Right.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right?
Right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate,
I bet you it's air
beautifully
conditioned in there.
constructed room.
I bet so
Stanley
too.
simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Maybe if I think about the air conditioning, I'll be cold.
Maybe you should just put a cool washcloth on your head.
I have a
But
cold
eager to
water
get
bottle.
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah, you're gonna go straight. If this looks
Stanley was
familiar
so
to you,
bad
watch
at
my
following
update video,
directions
because that's
incredibly
where it is.
5 years ago.
Okay, get on the lift.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
Don't get
foot
off of it.
here. I'm not
Don't
sure,
get off?
Amy, really, I'm not.
No.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
I don't know, it's a little close-centered. I don't like a story about me.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who is she? Okay. Keep following his directions,
Stanley,
but
your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside,
don't
to
pick
let
up the
her
phone.
back into
Okay.
your life. She's been waiting. That's
Okay, instead of picking up the
You
phone,
need to be the one to do this. To
unplug it.
reach out to her. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Yes.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly.
Oh, I love
didn't
this
even
one
know that
too.
was possible.
Now I
Let me
remember.
double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledged themselves to one another. Music
That is a big fat lie. We'll show you why that's a big fat lie. That is a big fat lie.
It's actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible.
Did he see me shifting in my
I
chair?
had noticed it sooner. You're not Stanley.
No.
You're a real person.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices.
Yep.
And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
True.
Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well,
Actually, I
won't
think
have
it might be
kind of
that
risk
option.
on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe
my God,
this
yes, I
helpful
remember.
instructional
Oh, I'm
video.
ready.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense,
Who got a
in
hold
all
of my math
likelihood,
homework,
that
though?
person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a bag, sack, and crack.
When it's 4:30, I am
Excellent.
going to...
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
Oh, that
Most
seems
medical
like something
professionals
I do.
recommend making at least
Same.
8 choices per day.
No.
Do you make more than 8? Less?
Too many.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
My, is it 4:30 already? I'm ready for a bag, sack. Oh, we
as a
broke the
result of
game.
narrative contradiction. But
We
not to
did.
worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Bye.
Okay. I like how he's not letting us jump off.
This isn't meaningful.
Right.
We can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying
Oh.
senselessly halfway through
Timer.
the story. That story would make no sense
Yeah,
at all.
yeah.
We just need to
Yeah.
get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay.
Awesome.
So, we fucked up.
We did.
But that's what we usually do.
90% of the time. Air conditioning.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay, is that your game or is that my Skype? Because everything's turning
Now
green.
remember, all you need to do is
What's my
behave
Skype?
exactly as Stanley would.
I think it's
That
a
means
Skype.
choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I forget, were we supposed to follow his directions or not?
I think if you follow the instructions, it just goes through the story like regular.
Alright, I think it got too late to fix the story. Although, I don't know. Flip a coin.
I don't have. Wait. There's a coin on the floor. Don't ask how I know this. Okay, heads or tails? For what?
Heads for the logical decision, tails for fuck off.
What was it again?
Heads for logical.
We're taking logical.
Okay.
Because that is what it landed on.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Oh, you're right. We
Feeling
should
a wave
have
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his
Proof
boss's
closet.
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
It's not letting you open it?
No!
Aww. Okay.
Rude?
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Not letting
office.
us. Oh, okay.
It's
Let's keep
different.
going.
It's different because he wants us to finish the story.
Yeah, so something's gonna happen.
That's weird. Does that mean the elevator you can't go in?
Probably not.
Nope. This is definitely different.
Yeah.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
This
Shocked,
is the first...
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a
Oh my
vast
gosh, I
receiver next to
remember!
it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
I don't know.
Shark 114.
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115.
Dude,
He
this
spoke
doesn't have
it
microphone
into the
function.
receiver, right there on the wall.
I don't have a microwave... there.
I don't have a microwave function.
Sorry, sir. You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I know it is.
I'm sorry.
We're trying.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices.
Stanley
He
shows
knows
you
what it
shit
means
respect.
to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
Oh.
Is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Tisha?
Yeah?
What do?
Heads or tails?
I just threw the coin! Like,
Well, why
away
would you
from me!
Why would you throw it away from you when we knew we had important decision making to do?
I thought we were done with it.
Are we
Okay,
still?
okay, hold on. I have a letter that is going to go to Mitchell. Front part is
Oh my god. I
right
can't-
door. Bottom part is left door. I caught it in between.
Next time on Top Shelf Plays, we'll figure out which door to go through.
Goodbye.